Santa Claus, the jolly, red-suited figure we all know and love, is a symbol of Christmas around the world. But did you know that the Santa we know today is a far cry from his original inspiration? Even now, he takes on different forms and traditions in different cultures. Let's explore these different versions of Santa Claus and discover the rich tapestry of folklore, history, and cultural adaptation that makes him so special. The story of Santa Claus starts with Saint Nicholas, a real person who lived in the 4th century in what is now Turkey. Nicholas was a Christian bishop who was known for being super kind and generous. There are lots of stories about him helping people, especially kids. One of the most famous stories is about how he saved 3 young sisters from being sold into slavery by giving their poor dad some money to marry them. Another story is about how he brought 3 children back to life after they were killed and hidden away by a mean innkeeper. These stories made people think of Nicholas as a protector of kids and a generous helper. Saint Nicholas's popularity spread across Europe during the Middle Ages. December 6th, his feast day, became a day of fun and gift-giving, especially in the Netherlands, where he was known as Sinterklaas. Dutch settlers brought this tradition with them to New Amsterdam, now New York, in the 17th century. Over time, the Dutch Sinterklaas changed into the American Santa Claus, influenced by different cultures and stories. One of the main things that made Santa Claus the way he is today was the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clarke Moore in 1823. This poem, also known as "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," introduced many of the things we know about Santa, like his reindeer-drawn sleigh, his descent down chimneys, and his happy mood. The poem also made it clear that Santa is connected to Christmas Eve, moving the focus from St. Nicholas's feast day to Christmas. Thomas Nast, a 19th century political cartoonist, also helped make Santa Claus look the way he does. Nast's drawings, which were in Harper's Weekly for many years, showed Santa as a big, jolly man with a white beard, wearing a red suit with fur. These drawings helped make Santa's appearance more common and popular. While the Americanized Santa Claus became more popular, many European countries kept their own special Christmas traditions and figures. In the Netherlands, Sinterklaas is still a big deal. He comes to town by steamboat from Spain with his helpers, the Zwarte Pieten Black Peeps. Sinterklaas rides a white horse and gives out gifts on December 5th, which is St. Nicholas Eve. The Zwarte Pieten, who used to be shown with blackface makeup, have been causing a lot of controversy lately because of their association with racist stereotypes. In Germany, there are 2 main Christmas figures, Weihnachtsmann and Christkind. Weihnachtsmann, which means Christmas man, is like the American Santa Claus, delivering gifts on Christmas Eve. Christkind, which means Christ child, is a more magical figure, often shown as a winged angel or a young girl with golden hair. Christkind is the traditional gift giver in some parts of Germany, especially in Catholic areas. In Italy, Babbo Natale is the Santa Claus-like figure who delivers gifts on Christmas Eve. But Italy also has a unique Christmas character, La Befana. La Befana is an old woman who, according to legend, met the 3 wise men on their way to Bethlehem. She didn't join them, but later regretted it. Now, on the night of January 5th, the eve of Epiphany, La Befana flies around on her broomstick, giving gifts to kids. In France, Père Noël is the French Santa Claus who brings gifts on Christmas Eve. In some parts of France, there's also a tradition of Père Fouettard, a companion of Père Noël who punishes naughty kids. In Scandinavian countries, gift-giving is often associated with gnomes or elf-like figures. In Sweden, it's the Jultomten. In Norway, it's Julenissen. And in Denmark, it's Julmanden. These figures are usually small, bearded men dressed in traditional clothes. In Iceland, there are not 1, but 13 Yule lads. These mischievous troll-like figures visit children during the 13 nights leading up to Christmas. Each Yule lad has a different personality and prank, and they leave small gifts or rotten potatoes depending on the child's behavior. In Russia, Ded Moroz grandfather Frost is the traditional gift giver, accompanied by his granddaughter, Sneguroshka Snow Maiden. Ded Moroz delivers gifts on New Year's Eve, since Christmas was traditionally celebrated on January 7th according to the Julian calendar. These are just a few examples of the many different versions of Santa Claus and related figures around the world. Each culture has put their own spin on the traditions and stories to fit their own unique customs and beliefs. While the details might be different, the main themes of giving, kindness, and the spirit of giving are still at the heart of these celebrations. The story of Santa Claus has changed a lot over time. It started with the historical Saint Nicholas, and now it's become a symbol of generosity and kindness. The image of Santa Claus has been shaped by many different things, like religion, folklore, books, art, and even businesses. While the red suit and reindeer-drawn sleigh are the most common symbols, the different versions of Santa Claus around the world show us that the spirit of giving and the magic of Christmas can take many forms. The different ways that Santa Claus is celebrated also reflect the values and priorities of different cultures. In some cultures, the main focus is on rewarding good behavior, while in others, there's a stronger emphasis on giving without expecting anything in return. The different figures associated with Christmas gift-giving also represent a range of personalities and traits, from the jolly and kind Santa Claus to the mischievous Yule lads and the beautiful Christkind. Have you ever wondered about the different versions of Santa Claus? Studying these variations is like a treasure hunt into the fascinating world of human culture. It shows how traditions change and grow over time, and it reminds us why the Christmas season is so special. It's all about celebrating generosity, kindness, and the spirit of giving. Sure, the details might change, but the core values that Santa represents will stay with us for generations to come. If you're into cool stuff like this, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep posting more videos like this.